Hi everybody, this is Shroomy the Bear here. We're going to do a little update in the lab. We've improved some stuff, and I'm building a fruiting chamber that has a cooling system. So I'm going to show you that, and we'll show you some of the updates. Plus I got some stuff in, I purchased some more stuff. Had some comments on some of the stuff I was doing. Well, let's take a look. Alright, first some updates on the lab. As you see, I got a nice little cover up here. The reason I did that is because I made this just for the inoculation chamber. I actually got a regular thermometer in there because I wanted to check against my digital. I got a new digital thermometer that is mounted up there with the whole electrical system that I got going on. But I got that there, so it's supposed to be at 78, and it's right now at 77. That controls the heating pad, which is right there. And then, as you see, the inoculation worked good. We got lots of good stuff going on in there. You know, and I haven't seen any contaminants at all, so everything's been good. But I decided to, this was originally supposed to be the growing fruiting chamber, but I decided to just keep it as an inoculation chamber, and I went a little larger with what I'm doing for a fruiting chamber. And, well, let's continue the lab. I got some more screens to go into my little drying chamber. So now we're good to go when it's time to do some drying. And what else? I got this sweet little stick to poke at this when I need to poke at it. And then here I got some new jars, because the next time I do an inoculation, I'm going to set these up as inoculation jars. They're a little bit bigger. I'm going to try to use the rye berries mixture. Now here's one little hint. When you're ordering certain things online, make sure you check the size. I thought this was going to be a big bag of rye berries, but as you see, it's not very big. And I picked up some ginseng for the mixture, and I got this, wanted to see about getting some containers, so I got this stainless steel container to put some of the mixture in. I don't know if I like the size, because it was based on this setup right here, which is the fruiting chamber that I'm building. Now see right here, let me power everything up. It's not complete. Obviously, as you see, I got the light in there to light everything when it's time, and that's on a timer, which is down here. And then I got a power strip connected, and this will be the only part that needs to plug in, other than the lines for the cooling, which I just temporarily put up there for now. But I did find this sweet pump right here, which is a flow pump, and it works perfect. And then I got the power where the heating element comes to turn the thing on, so when it needs time to cool, it'll actually be on there. See, when you got a digital readout here, take a second to focus. I haven't set the temperatures really on it, but now the thermometer, let me see, is being held in here by my little demon hand. Where are we going? There we go. Yep. Oh, let me see. There we go. There we go. I got my little demon hand holding the thermometer. I thought that was pretty cool. But so I took some copper line and I ran it around here, so it'll push the cold through the lines and cool the inside the container to maintain the temperature I need, because some of the better kinds of mushrooms need a colder fruiting chamber, and I wanted to be able to regulate heat and cool. I've only been brainstorming on ideas as far as how to heat it. I know some people put the heating pad underneath and all that, but I'm trying to figure a better way. I have some ideas, just kind of, and right here I kind of coiled it up, because you know how you have to, you're supposed to fan off the fruits every once in a while, a couple times to keep the airflow. But instead of doing it manually, I figured I'm going to cut a hole right here, and there'll be a mounted fan on there, and obviously a ventilation hole in the back, plus maybe some circulating fans inside there. So it'll push air in here to circulate. But if I'm trying to cool, I didn't want it to warm up, because of the outside air is colder. So I put a piece of plexiglass here, coiled it. I actually used the zip ties as spacers as I pull it up. So the air will come through and blow out here past the cool coils. So the air that'll come in here will be cooled before it comes in here, which will help keep the temperature equal. And then I got the light here. I just used some wire to hold this light. I drilled some holes in here and I got my special light. And then a wire across. Now obviously there's a lot of holes in the thing, which are going to be filled up other than the ventilation holes. I did run a test run with the cooling system where the cool will go in here and it pushes back through this way, pushes in here, so the coolest part will be the coil, and then it cools out. I did a test run with just a bucket of ice water, and I got the temperature down to 66 degrees. I wasn't expecting it to even be that good, but it cooled it very well. So once I hook a coil up to it, we should be a lot better. You know what I mean? Let's turn this off. Now, I'm not fully done. I'm waiting for my fans to come in. I'm not sure on what fans I'm going to use to put in there. I was thinking of putting one heating circulating fan, so when the heat kicks on, it circulates the air, and put one when the cold kicks on, it circulates the air. But I got a little ways to go. But I think I'm making pretty good progress with this whole idea. Plus, I'll actually have another one of these. Let me see. Another one of these that deals with just humidity, which I'll probably have hanging off somewhere here. I mean, I like kind of how I made this, so I can just take it, look at it. It should be pretty good. Now I have one that deals with humidity, and then we'll have the humidifier. Now I'm debating on if I use the same humidifier, the same design that I'm using right here, or there's one that I've seen that's made for lizards that puts a full fog in there. I don't know yet. We'll see. But, well, this is kind of what I'm going so far. And I've been trying to upload the video while I was doing the inoculation in here before, because I was using the alcohol and lighting the thing. It actually burnt the inside of the box. I made a fireball. I've been trying to upload a video. Obviously, I got to work on my video editing a little bit. YouTube won't let me upload two of the same videos, so I can clip one down to make a separate video. It doesn't let you edit it. I don't understand why. So that's kind of what I'm dealing with there. I did pick up, let me see. I did pick up a new lighter for dealing with, excuse me. Well, I don't know where the hell it is. But in disarray, once I get on a mission, and that's what I've been dealing with this, trying to get this, I'm excited about it. I think it's going to be, it's pretty big, container too. Now, I've been debating on certain ideas that I've noticed that no one ever thought of. As far as when everything is fruiting, you get like a month of each flush in there. So you get a month of flush, and then you rehydrate, and you flush again, because you're looking at a couple months. I'm wondering, I'm going to try these regular, because this is my first time. But what if you took the patties out and you cut them in half? They would last less because they would get used up quick, but you'd have twice as much area of growth. I mean, would your flushes would you get more out of each flush, and then they wouldn't go as long? So then you can circulate for something else. Because obviously I'll try this method again, but I don't know, just some ideas. If anybody has any ideas about, if anybody's ever thought about cutting the patties in half, because then you get twice as much surface area for growth. And since I got such a large growing container, if I cut them in half, I would be able to fit them all in here. Oh, I do need to get some more perlite too, because this is the bag I got, and that's not going to be enough. It was designed originally for this container here, but we're going to be using this container here. So we'll see how it goes. I'll do another video once I get this complete. I'm waiting for the fans to come in. And then even as far as that, the coil that I'm using, I had some ideas about a coil, putting it in the fridge. I'm still not 100%. Once I complete the box, then I'll work on the method for cooling it. But the pump fan works excellent. This is like this was a flow fan for a roof heating system where they put the heating stuff on top, and then it just circulates the water. It worked perfectly for this. I mean, it was flowing perfect. It was cool in the box. It was getting super cold. I mean, but I mean, I can't wait. And then if this works, I can make another one. I mean, this is a perfect little, once it's fully climate controlled, if I can get this thing working, it'll be a self-contained. I was even thinking of putting like a little miniature camera inside it so I don't even have to open it. You know, I could just click the light on, check how everything's doing, obviously open up when I need to pick fruits. Oh, another thing. Oh, sorry. Let me see. Let me close this up. Too much light on my babies. I know this. I'm using my phone as a camera currently, so the close-up is kind of a pain in the ass. I need to get a better camera so I can do stuff like that. Now, I was originally thinking of using these to put the patties on. Now, one thing I realized when I was doing some more reading, because I've been reading, watching videos, doing everything I can to learn as much as I can, is the problem is that if I put the patties on here, this is going to suck the moisture out of the patty. I do like it because of the size and how the patty would fit perfect on it. And if come fruiting time, if I want to pick fruits, I can just pull it right out, pick it gently around there, fill in any spots. I can work on each thing in my little work area here separately. So I'm thinking of doing is just getting a bunch of these and then covering them with the tin foil so the moisture won't go through, but you still have the solid base to work on. Or you can find things like this that are glazed. You know, maybe glazing something like this. I don't know. Like I said, it's a work in progress. I'm going to use for these jars, what I'm going to try to do is for the new inoculation. First, I'm going to set all the jars up. I got to get the drills. I'm waiting for my self-healing ejection ports and my filters and a glue gun and the high temperature glue that's going with it. I'm going to set it all up, and then I'm going to inoculate probably 3 jars with the spores that I have left. I still have these spores left. See them in there? Probably not. So, but once I inoculate them, then after these jars get fully inoculated, then I'm going to split these jars into these jars and then inoculate all of them. Then I'm going to have a large amount of inoculated material. And then obviously get some more of these, and then I can, these are the ones that you shake, you'll shake it so it won't be like a solid patty like the other ones. All right, so let me see. That's about it. It's the new setup. I mean, really not much has changed. I got some digital thermometers. I do like this thermometer. I mean, because it constantly stays on. Now this one here worked perfectly for this because this only comes on after 30 seconds. This will go off. Oh my goodness. Catching a cold. Shroomi's not immune. But, so that'll go off so it won't be on all the time. And it's really nice. And they're really cool. I mean, it's automated. Has the plug thing right there. Cooling, heating. I mean, I can make this totally automated where you don't have to mess with it. Because I'm sure a lot of mistakes are, you know, done by people messing with stuff. So if I can make it totally automated for the most part, it'll make life a lot easier. All right, this is Shroomy the Bear saying peace out. Thanks for watching.